Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at Death Stranding, the first game to come out of Kojima Productions. I myself was very eager to get my hands on it since its first reveal back at E3 2016, and it's finally here. Now, let's get to it. I know a lot of people don't know what the hell Death Stranding is about, and that was one of my biggest questions too. So to avoid any spoilers, I'm going to make it short and sweet. You play as Sam Bridges, a freelance porter. He's basically recruited by a company called Bridges that is determined to rebuild United States of America, which is now called United Cities of America, or the UCA for short. You're going to hear that term a lot. Sam is then given this necklace called the Cupid. The Cupid is a device that connects cities and independent settlements to the chiral network. Think of the chiral network as the internet. It forms a connection to other communities, connection being a theme of the game. After receiving the Cupid, Sam is given the task of heading out west to reconnect America, which in turn helps rebuild it. The gameplay brings the theme of connection to the player. Since Sam is a porter, he's taking on a lot of delivery jobs. These jobs will vary depending on what the delivery is, but mainly you're going to be delivering cargo containing anything from gun parts, medicine, clothes, and anything else that could help the people of America out. When on a delivery, Sam will cross terrain that's going to hinder his progress. At times, Sam can lose his balance and stumble down a hill or fall in a river if the current is too strong. To counteract this, you can hold the L2 and R2 triggers down to grab the straps of the backpack and to help stabilize the weight. If you fall, your BB will be upset. You can take him off your chest to calm him down and rock him back and forth to help him stop crying. Or, you could just shake the shit out. Sam is what's known as a repatriate, which lets him basically guide his soul back to his body if encountering death. We see this weird shit happen at the beginning of the game. The combat isn't the selling point of the game, even though I personally found it fun. It takes a while to get a gun, and at first the only one you get is the bullet gun. This is a non-lethal option to taking out mules. Mules are basically the bandits of the game, and they can be fitted with the strand Sam carries to take care of BTs. As it turns out, his blood is harmful to the BTs, and being his blood is embedded within the fibers of the rope, it works pretty well against them. The idea behind some of the equipment that you use is pretty cool. When Sam takes a shower, he'll occasionally get your attention, like this. He uses a toilet for either going number 1 or 2. In doing so, his bodily fluids are collected and placed into vials. These are known as the EX grenades. They're basically the equivalent of a chimp throwing his own shit. Then come the hematic grenades. These are something that should have been in Bloodborne because they use Sam's own blood as a way of driving off BTs. Speaking of BTs, I guess I should mention what they are. BT stands for beach things. The BTs are ghostly enemies that are a pain in the ass and pretty scary when you first interact with them. If detected by a BT, they cause this goo to pull up on the ground and a bunch of hands shoot up at the goo trying to drag you down. It's easy to tell where they are when you're on a delivery. All you gotta do is look for the rainbow. The rain has also affected the gameplay. The rain is what's known as a timefall. At first I thought it was acid rain, but it's actually an aging process of whatever it touches. Like this poor bastard. I can't get you out! It also aids your cargo, so be sure to bring a thing of repair spray so you get a better grade on your delivery. There's also a progression system when you complete a delivery. You get a grade on it, like I mentioned before, but it also has a star that levels up. Each section does something different when leveled. This one, for instance, increases how much cargo you can carry. Oh, and there's boss fights.
You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come.
Being a post-apocalyptic UPS man is going to be rough. Like I said before, Sam must overcome the terrain. The game gives you a few tools to help with this. Ladders, climbing acres, and the PCC are the tools of the trade for a porter. If you're traversing up a mountain or somewhere that will have you eventually faced with the decision of backtracking down and finding another route because you can't climb up a steep bit, you can always place a ladder there. Need to get down a cliff? Place a climbing anchor and rappel down. Those are pretty self-explanatory tools to work with. The PCC, however, is a jack of all trades. At first, it's just a portable post box to drop off lost cargo you picked up just in case you're too lazy to actually deliver it. Then it also works as a generator that will wirelessly charge Sam's equipment. It also doubles as a watchtower. Think of the watchtowers as synchronization points in Assassin's Creed, but instead of being fast travel points, they just let you scan the area to see what all's in it. You do get fast travel in the game, but it can only be accessed from a private room. Speaking of the private room, this is where Sam can rest and check on BB. And if you feel like unleashing the beast, you can always chug a monster too to boost your stamina. Plus, in the private room, you can listen to music from soundtrack that is actually really good, most notably Khaled and Bring Me the Horizon, with a few more artists as well. You'll also get vehicles too. The trike is a cool motorcycle, and you get to access one pretty early on. Then you have the truck. Eventually you unlock a personal one, but you can always just steal one from the mules.
Come on, let's roll.
So, do you think the hype was worth the wait? I think it was, but I'm also a big Kojima fan. Not everyone's gonna like Death Stranding, but it's definitely worth checking out just because the world building is excellent. Sure, the beginning may be a little slow, but so was Red Dead 2, and that game was well received last year. For now, this is Drake Darksider with GameSide, signing off.